Today we are going to be testing the all-new Dirty Bird G5 turkey broadheads versus the tried and true Beast Decapping System. So we're going to go over a few things, and all we have done here is we've divided everything into 5 categories in a scoring system so that we can literally compare side by side which ones you guys should be shooting this year. 5 categories are flight and accuracy, durability, the packability, and then setup and price point. So each one's worth a few different points, and we'll show that in the next part. But without further ado, let's jump right on into it.
All right, so the first one is the G5 Dirty Birds. And that comes pretty slick right there, actually. So we ordered on the Be Real Custom site. You can get 2 arrows that are already pre-fletched and everything for you. They're full shafts. We did the 250 spine and the 75 grain inserts, which is what Chris recommends you do for me, or which I'm shooting at 60 to 80 pounds. I'm at 70 or 75. So we have 250 spine arrows, full length shafts, 75 grain inserts. Here's our broadheads. They are 3 blade, 3-inch cut. Get 2 of them. So we're at 129 bucks, 2 arrows, 2 heads, and your practice point. Tip is obvious. Your practice point looks like it's probably just your like a regular 125 grain tip. And your broadheads, one comes pre-closed for you. Nice, they look good. Do not shoot them like that, but we'll get into that. And then the other one. So you got 3 blades, 3-inch cut, 125 grain tip. You're getting 2 of them. And as easy as this is, the new design on them, literally just slide them up. So far, that is probably one of the smartest things I've seen in these style of heads. But we are going to shoot them too, because according to Chris, that thing looks freaking mean. Whether you like it or not, that looks sweet. So basically all you do is you put that on there, and you get to wherever you're hunting, put your arrow on, you flip those out, which is nice. So the only difference with these is they've got a totally different, unique ferrule, which is where all your blades are connecting. It has magnetic on it, so like right here, those aren't gonna come undone if I'm walking or whatever. Then when I wanna open them, they've got a tab here, which is not a blade, so you're not gonna cut yourself. Flips open really easily. And then I guess if I didn't shoot something, I can slide them up like that. Very easy. Pretty functional. Hopefully she shoots as functional as she looks. All right, so that is the simple rundown of the head itself. Chris does recommend, which we're gonna do here in a minute, take your arrow, your full length shaft that comes with it, then you're gonna put your 125 grain tip on it as well, and shoot that through paper, which is something you should be doing with any broadhead anytime whatsoever. If your arrow or your bow is not paper tuned and shooting well, it is going to be 10 times worse when you put a broadhead on, especially these style of broadheads. They're huge, they're gonna catch a lot of air. You need to make sure your stuff's tuned. So, right there, the G5, the Be Real collab right there is a slick broadhead. I will give them that. But we're gonna get right to the Beast ones next. Once we go through that, I'll tell you guys which ones gets the points for this section. All right, next one, the Beast Decapping System, which a lot of people have seen, a lot of people have used. In this set, which we have an extra arrow as well. I just don't have it, I didn't grab it for this. This whole set, you're getting a Beast arrow itself, which is, I'm not even gonna try to go over the specs with you because it's a Beast arrow. I don't know exactly what all they did, but it's a freaking thick arrow, let me tell you. It's 6 fletched with actual feather fletchings, and the heads look totally different as well. So pop those out. So right off the bat, we know this one I'm going to recommend be a little more careful when you're going through this, because this is, come on, there we go. Oh, that was stupid. Unthread the back insert if you get your Beast ones. There you go. We got ourselves a head here. This one is a little different, but it is a 4 blade. Technically they advertise it as a 6 blade because you got these 2 little extra fins here, but we're gonna go with it's a 4 blade. It is a 4-inch cut. They do offer a 3-inch cut, but the 4-inch one is 165 grains, I think. And the 3-inch would be 145 grains. Right there, oh my gosh, that's gonna destroy a turkey. But regardless, so this pack, we wanted to match it exactly to the other ones that we're getting with the G5s. And so if you get this package right here, you have 4 heads, 4-inch cuts, a practice tip, you got your little tool and everything to be able to tighten these blades down, and an arrow, and then you can buy an individual extra arrow. All of that comes out to about 120 bucks. So price point right there, we're very close. As far as the specs go, I don't have to do anything with this besides throw this on here. And according to Beast and Bomar, I should be able to shoot my normal arrow, my normal setup and everything, and then throw this on and shoot the same thing, and it should be pretty much exact. I'm assuming, I wouldn't expect any of that to actually be like freaking precise, so I may have to move it a little bit, but obviously within reason too. So I'm only gonna be shooting 10 or 15 yards and should be good there. This case has my practice one in here, which I'm assuming we could weigh it, but I'm assuming is the same weight as my whole head. Put that on there and practice with it if I want to. On top of the 4 heads, the arrow and everything you get, you have this fancy carry case because I got all my other heads in here. And then I can actually put that 4th one right in there as well. As far as their design goes, they aren't doing anything a whole heck of a lot different than, I mean, they are somewhat, but they basically took their regular ferrule on their Beast broadheads, beefed it up quite a bit, and then put your different blades. You can see there's little set screws on these and everything, which they'll tell you that if you do practice with this, first off out of the pack, make sure they're tight. And then when I shoot it, you can take the tool and tighten these to make sure they're still set, ready to roll. So our first section worth 1 point. We're primarily doing price point between the 2 heads because specs is really gonna come down to you guys. We gave you all the specs on each of them. You can pick which one fits best for you, but as far as the price point goes and everything you're actually getting out of the heads that you were wanting to get, we gotta give a point to Beast because they have, even though it's a little more difficult because you have to get the extra arrow, that's $120 for you to have 2 arrows and 4 heads versus $129 to get 2 arrows and 2 heads. The other thing to consider here, your accessibility. If you go to a store or something, you're gonna be able to get your G5s, you're gonna get the heads, but if you wanna get the actual setup and everything, like we did here, you have to go to Be Real Custom and order them directly from Chris's site. On the other hand, you have Beast, which you're probably not gonna find in most retail stores, but you can get it online. It just depends on how fast you're going to get it. They typically ship within 5 to 8 business days, but we've all come to the conclusion or can see that sometimes they are pretty popular, so they can be delayed, but they show on their website 5 to 8 business days for you to order this and get it in. So again, whatever you guys want to pick, maybe you have arrows that you have not cut or anything, you have the right setup, you could go get your heads, and you're golden. Otherwise, you're gonna have to order them both, you're gonna have to be patient. You should probably be doing this before you're gonna go on your turkey hunt. All right, our second section, our second scoring section, we're gonna go right here, we're gonna shoot through paper, but this is ease of use in the setup process. Which one is easier to get ready for you to go shoot? So the Be Real and the G5 ones, first thing we gotta do is we gotta shoot it through paper, then we're gonna go out to the range. We're gonna shoot the G5 one through paper. The only thing I will note here, I'm thinking you're gonna see the same thing on the Beast ones too when we go outside, but this, or fletchings, I mean, it depends on the bow. If you have a cable guard that's way out of the way, but I have a Matthews lift, my fletchings are gonna be really freaking close. So let's hope, we shot a bullet hole with this, but let's hope that we don't have any contact. We might have to play with that a little bit with our fletchings. I'd say we're pretty good. If anything, we might be like a friggin', I don't know, like an 1/8 inch low right, but that's pretty good. Which I think that could be, I could twist my arrow on the, let's try that real quick. So when you're paper tuning, if you have something that close, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes you can just adjust where you knock it, and then I have a feeling that might have just contacted a little bit. Try it like that. Same exact tear, but pretty much freaking, I mean, not enough to move it, I don't think, for this specific setup. So it's not literally an exact bullet hole. I guess if I really had to, I could show you guys a bullet hole with my regular arrows, but we're gonna ride with it because I don't think it's that far out. So, out to the range. So we're still in the ease of use and the setup process of this. So all we're gonna do here is we're gonna take our practice arrows and make sure we're still on at 15 yards. We got the G5, which is the RIP TKOs, full length shaft, everything, 4 fletch, 125 grain tips. And then the Beast Fat Boy arrow. It's like 175 spine or something, but we didn't weigh it, doesn't say on it. We're assuming the tip is same weight as the arrows. So you guys are just gonna have to trust me. I have gone through, I've already sighted my bow and everything to 15 yards specifically, because that's about what everybody is referring to doing with these. And I don't shoot anything past like 15 yards of the turkey. So first one we're doing is the G5. I'm gonna shoot 15 yards at the block target to start. Okay. I'm aiming at the center, which that's a pretty big hole, but pretty, like, inch or two low, which may not be a big deal. Okay, so first issue we have with the Beast. I was worried about this with the, I don't know if that's gonna work or not. There's 6 fletchings on this, obviously. You're just gonna have to deal with the fact that you're gonna contact your cables, I guess. I don't know. If you have an older bow that your cable guard isn't that close, but with these lifts or like the new Matthews, they're very close. And with a 6 fletch there, there's no room for it to go by. It's not contacting right now, but it's 100% gonna hit as it goes back or goes through. Before anybody comes at me in the comments, yes, she is set up perfectly for center shot and everything. So, something to consider. We'll see how it flies. But it's on. So we'll take it. Also, I don't know if it matters or not. Turkey's gonna have a warning. You can hear that sucker coming pretty good. But I think we're close enough. This is just gonna depend on which one I end up choosing, which one I'm gonna use this year. If I'm using the G5s, I do think I'm probably gonna have to move it a little bit. I could shoot that again if we wanted to double check, make sure it wasn't me. But that Beast one is freaking dead center dang near. So I guess with that, ease of use and setup, they're kind of a tie. I mean, it wasn't very hard. I didn't do anything with the Beast besides throw the practice tip on and shoot it, and she's on. The G5 had to shoot through paper, and it still doesn't really look like it's perfectly on, but maybe I'll shoot the G5 one more time, and we'll make the decision after that. If it's still low right, we're gonna give the point to Beast. It was me, no big deal. But with that being said, oh, this is kind of tough. This one's worth 2 points too, I think. If I look at my score sheet, yeah, easy use, 2 points and setup. Okay, after discussing with my counsel, because I wasn't really sure exactly how we want to do this, but this section is worth 2 points. So technically we should have a winner one way or another, but with the sake of both of them hit the exact spot that I'm aiming at after I figured out my G5 problem, I'm gonna give 2 points to G5 here. The reason I'm doing that is because I don't have to worry, I do have an extra step where I've got to shoot through paper, but make sure, as long as my bow is already tuned, I'm good. I shoot, it's friggin' smack dab in the center of the target now, after I aimed at the proper spot. The reason I'm saying that with the Beast one is because I'm docking it. I'm going to give Beast a point, even though I'm not supposed to do that. Giving them 1 point instead of 2, because when I put that on there, I'm 100% guaranteed I'm going to contact my cable guard. I don't like that, but I didn't have to do anything besides throw the tip on, shoot it, and it's dead on. So for that sake, we're gonna dock a point. 1 point to Beast, 2 points to the G5. And now we're gonna get right into our next section. For our third section, we are going to do packability, which to some may mean a lot and to others may not mean very much. But we're gonna give it 2 points because in my opinion, packability, when you're turkey hunting with a bow, you already have a lot of crap. You probably want that to be good. Also, make sure you guys stay tuned for the friggin' last one because we got some fun stuff. The last section, we just might be blowing some stuff up, so make sure you stay tuned. Without further ado, we've got 2 heads that gotta go with us when we wanna go hunting. Which one is the most packable? On one hand, we have a Beast. They send you pre-cut out and everything, all of your heads in here. I've got 3 heads, and I've got my case and everything, so I don't cut myself. But clearly, that's not gonna go very well in my quiver. And just telling you, if you do think that this is a good idea, don't, because you're gonna get to wherever you're going to hunt at some point and you're gonna realize you don't have a string on your bow, because this is going to cut something. With that being said, what you have to do with the Beast ones, you gotta take your case with you, and when I get to where I wanna hunt, I'm gonna take it out of the case, or when I'm done hunting and I wanna go to a different spot, unscrew my arrow, put it in there, done, and put it in my quiver, like so, okay? So packability on the Beast, probably not the greatest. On the other hand, we have the G5 one, your regular 3-blade, but instead of having to do anything, I can flip my blades up, take my quiver, put them where I normally would, per usual, and just like that, I'm basically shooting a regular broadhead that transforms into the decapping type of head that I want to have when I'm shooting a turkey. I think this one's pretty obvious. We have got to give 2 points to G5. The Beast one's big old tote that you got to carry with you. For reference, I mean, not little. On to the next section. 4th section. This is going to be a fun one because we got some slow-mo coming at you. We're going to shoot both of these. Accuracy, obviously, because we just shot their setups accurately, but we need to make sure that these suckers are gonna fly accurately. So we've got our handy dandy pillow set up down there that is just not a redneck target whatsoever, but it's supposed to not let us break our arrows or break our broadheads. So without further ado, we're gonna shoot some pillows. I'm gonna shoot both of them twice to give them a fair run. So Dirty Bird twice, Beast twice. As you can see, maybe on here, Caden, if you focus on that, they do tell you, because this is a 4-blade, not a 3, that if you have to adjust your sight or anything, and with how big these blades are, I've got an X down there so that it's V. It'll be like a V when it comes back, so I don't have a perfectly vertical blade going towards my sight housing. So just something to note. They do say you may have to tighten your blades up some. Yeah, I can already see they're loose now. Tighten this up and shoot it again. So we've shot 2 arrows of each setup, and all of them are very close, but none of them have been perfectly on. But we know that there's quite a bit of wind right now, and they do consistently seem to be going a little right. I wouldn't really expect at 15 yards to this be an issue, but we are flinging some friggin' pretty much razor blades down there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a 1 shot. We put a turkey target down there, a turkey head. We're gonna shoot that, and that's going to be the winner of the flight and accuracy. But we are gonna have to review the video, make sure maybe one's flying a heck of a lot better than the other, but they both seem to be flying relatively good. First up is the G5. I think that one might have been on, which makes me feel better. But let's go take a look. So obviously we know dead bird. This is good to know. As you guys can see, this, hopefully you can see it, this crease right here, I was aiming at the center crease. So I was hitting him in his neck. That's, I mean, you can't really complain about that. That's freaking perfect. Okay, we got the Beast now in the final shoot off, if you want to call it that. Dead turkey, 150%. We're going off of our accuracy here. Obviously, I can't make a decision until we do our flight review on the videos, but accuracy-wise, a little right. Dead turkey, no doubt, don't get me wrong. But I am trying to be unbiased here in both of them. So for all fairness, the first 2 arrows with the G5s were 2-3 inches right. The last one on this target, the G5 was center punched. We tried to make sure there's no wind. On the first 2 arrows of the Beast Decapper one was pretty dang close to center. It was like within ½ inch or an inch. But now when we shoot this one, it's, I mean, I don't know, I'm 2 inches to the right. I guess you could kind of take that and leave it how you want, but a 4-inch cut and you're 2 inches off, you're still probably gonna hit what you're aiming at. I'm a sucker for precision though. So I like things to be set up properly. I like everything to work as it should. I like everything to hit exactly where I want it to hit. So we're gonna go check out the video, the slow-mo, and see which ones are flying the best. and we'll be back with our decision on which one wins this round. After a booth review, we have gone through and watched all the footage, and we're going to leave it up to you guys, but we're going to give them both 2 points because they both were hitting properly. I mean, neither of them were perfect by any means. They're both hitting relatively close. They both fly really well. The only difference is the G5 is spinning and looking like a true arrow flying down there, versus the Beast is flying straight, but it's rotating at the rate of about a log. But regardless, they both flew straight. They both are hitting close, and there's not a huge differentiator. So you guys have the video, rewind if you want to go watch again. You decide what's best for you or which ones you want to be shooting. And we are going to move on to the next portion. That is going to be a very good time, let me tell you. So on to the next. Dun, dun, dun. We have our final test, the durability test, that we have invented ourselves and thought very much about it for about an hour. We know that you're probably not going to shoot these heads again, but it's always fun for guys to destroy things. So that's what we're going to do and see how much we can destroy these heads. So we have our Home Depot special, some fake wood here. So I think this is a fair test. So down yonder, what we've been shooting, we've got the pillow back there obviously, but we are going to shoot these with both the heads. It's worth a point because if it were to make it through this, that's awesome. If not, I don't think you're gonna reshoot them. I mean, a turkey's head ain't gonna be this hard, I don't think. That's not true. I have seen people bounce broadheads off of turkey's heads before, actually. Cue that video up here, because I think we have it. So let's see which one can last. The points are just gonna go to whatever we decide the rules are after we see what happens with the heads. So first up, the dirty bird. Let's see if the dirty bird can go through the dirty board. That was pretty good, actually. I'm actually pretty shocked that it just went through. I was expecting blades to go flying, but let's go check it out. Oh, we have all 3 blades. Well, it doesn't look completely right. The blades are bent pretty good. It's intact. We're missing the tip. Do we want to shoot it again without the tip or with the tip? I got it. Holy cow, I got it. Let's go. So the dirty bird, it did not fail. We were missing a little piece that we found in our trusty dusty pillow. And we're gonna see if we can not cut ourselves and push this back in. Let's shoot it again. So full disclaimer, because I was gonna try to hide it, but screw it. We already filmed this whole portion and we screwed up and didn't have any audio. So I don't know if we'll put it in here or not, but we have some other video of destroying. The first time we did this with the dirty bird, the blades flew off on the first one, or the first blade flew off. But yeah, it looks good. So we're gonna shoot it again because it's more fun that way. Nice. If the turkey wasn't dead this time, it is now. Now color me impressed. I'm pretty sure I can find the gold thing, the tip. And hey, we can shoot it again. We put the dirty bird on the bench for a minute because it's 2 shots in and doesn't seem to be wanting to stop. So let's see if the old beast can get 2 shots out of it. I found a blade already. We have 1 blade gone. Should have gotten higher quality pillows. Got 2 blades. Not gonna lie to you guys, as we already said, we did this twice, and I'm seeing some inconsistencies from our first tests. Our first one, the beast, had half of a blade gone, and the rest was good. So we shot it again, flew good, and the dirty bird only made it through 1 shot on the first test. But this test, that dirty bird's still going right now, and the beast is, well, I don't think much of a beast anymore. But I'm gonna retire this one and the extra blades, and we're gonna grab the dirty bird and see if it can take another one. Okay, so I said we weren't gonna shoot it again, but these guys are bad influences on me and like to do dangerous things. So kids, don't try this at home, but we're gonna shoot the half-bladed beast again to see. I don't know what we're seeing anymore besides just having fun. So let's see what she does. We'll wait for Nick to get out of the way because we don't want it to curve left, you know. It seemed to fly normal, but I couldn't tell you if it was, like, I wasn't aiming. There's nothing to aim at. Oh, there's a blade sitting there. We might have to bring the metal. Oh, nope, we're good. We're good. We have all parts of the blade. That's what we have left of the Beast. After 2 shots through the dirty board. I'm hoping this is the last arrow. But the old dirty bird. We've already knocked the Beast out. We're gonna try to knock this one out. Okay, no way. No way it lived through that one because it looked like it got janked up down there. What the truck? Okay, I don't understand. We're on number 3 with the dirty bird, and it's just giving you a little more aerodynamics is all it's doing. It's just twisted a little. You know, ain't no thing. Shot number 4, and we double layered our dirty board down there. So I don't believe it's gonna make it through this, but we're about to find out. Oh, it did not even fly relatively straight. Did you see that? We were correct, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, there must be a blade on it. Maybe? There is. We got one left. It still works. And so we have, okay, and the other blades are stuck here. So the dirty bird's finally dead after 4 shots and doubling our boards up. So back to the scoreboard. So we said we were gonna make up the rules as we go because this was supposed to be worth 1 point, but considering the first round, the Beast kind of held up a little better. I mean, it was ready to roll and the dirty bird was jacked up after 1, but the dirty bird came back and shot 3 or 4 arrows, 3 arrows through the same target, 4 into the double board. We're gonna do 2 points to the dirty bird, 1 point to the Beast because in all fairness, it did kind of win the first one. So we'll try to give you guys the video from before, even though there's not audio. But leave a comment below. Tell us what you guys think. If you think 1 was definitely the clear winner on this. All right, we're gonna go back into the bow bench and we are going to give you guys the whole rundown, just a real quick recap of all the scores and what we believe, or what hopefully we gave you the information to make your own decision. So let's go check it out. Ladies and gentlemen, we have concluded our very professional raised hunting test here and hoping to help you guys make your decision on what turkey broadhead you're gonna use. And we have quite the destruction to be had that we had put these suckers through today. So we had a little bit of fun with it. But I'm gonna leave the decision up to you guys because I think that there is really some opinion to be had with it. So if we go through our points here, the price point, Beast has come out on top with 1 point because they're a little cheaper for the same thing and you get 2 extra heads. You just gotta get an extra arrow, which doesn't come in the pack, but it still ends up being cheaper. Next up, we had the ease of use and the setup. We gave a point to Beast and we gave 2 points to G5, the dirty bird, because we felt as though the G5 was flying better. There was not any like vein contact or anything, but even with the contact that we did have with the big fletchings on the Beast arrows, it flies very consistently well. So again, make your own decision on that one. Packability, we got to give that to G5. They got 2 points on that because you can simply flip your blades up, put them in your quiver, and you can't do that with the Beast. You got to carry this big old chunk in whatever extra bag that you have for turkey hunting. And then we have our flight and accuracy, which we gave them both 2 points because they both flew very well. Neither of them were 100% perfect on where we're hitting every single time because you had a little bit of variables. And we did see some effects on wind. If there was too much wind, it would blow them some, even at 15 yards. So we did the test again when it wasn't as windy. We waited and tried to do that. And they both flew really well. And you guys obviously saw the video. So they both got 2 points. And then finally our durability test. We did twice, as I've already said. And the G5, just at the end of the day, the last one we did was pretty freaking incredible for what it is to be going through boards like it did multiple times over and over again. So we gave them 2 points and we gave the Beast a point because the Beast did hold up on the first time we did it around better than the Dirty Bird. So in all, we have 8 points to the G5 and 5 points to the Beast. But for you guys, I think it's really easy. The price point is relatively similar. The things that you probably should be considering, and what I'll consider, depending on which ones I want to shoot, is going to be number one, the packability. That's probably a big one. If you're bow hunting, you may be packing a blind, you probably have decoys, you have everything else, so do you want to add something else to it? On the flip side, you can get a bigger cutting diameter with your Beast heads, which in my opinion, if neither of them were going to be flying 100% accurate like my field points do, and as accurate as I'd like them to, you could almost argue that the Beast has a better chance because it has a larger cutting diameter and it's going to give you the better opportunity for error. Versus the Dirty Bird does seem to fly really well too, it's just a little bit smaller. So we'll leave it to you guys. Leave it in the comments below. If you guys did get some or you're going to be getting some, let us know. We want to hear from you guys. And if you like the video, as always, we would appreciate it. Like and subscribe and tell us or give us any ideas if you guys want to see something else or something similar to this. Hope you enjoyed it, hope it helps you, and good luck this spring.